Hello everybody, this is Carmen and welcome back to the Spooktacular Halloween Hop. This is week number 4 and I want to just give a quick shout out and hello to all the ladies that are participating in this wonderful hop. I will have the list of all of their names down below. For this week's hop, we created a spell book. We had the option of creating a spell book and or a flip book. I'm going to be giving you guys a secret word for this week that can be applied not just to my video but can be applied to everybody else's video as well, as this word will help us to tally up all of the people that have watched and subscribed to our channels. And there will be a few giveaways throughout different channels at the end of this hop. So this is the book that I created. I chose to create a spell book. Well, my version of a spell book anyway. And this is pretty much what the front of it looks like. And I added googly eyes everywhere because it kind of reminded me of the movie Hocus Pocus with the big eye in the center, but I didn't have one that big, so I just put a whole bunch of little ones everywhere. And this is a shaped paper that I added on here, and I added some enamel dots and some Dollar Tree stickers like the little cats, and I glued on these spiders. I added sequins in the corners just to give it a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of shine, and then I added some of the eyelash trim front fibers. I don't even know at this point in time what they're called, but I added this on the spine. And this is pretty much an altered composition notebook. I removed the composition part and I just stayed with the hard covers. And let me just show you what it looks like on the inside. So I kept it pretty simple overall. I printed some pages off of the web and I used it to kind of add all my little pages, and I attached my pages with some double-sided tape and then some washi over that I thought would color-wise would kind of fit the theme. And everything here has been edged up with Tim Holtz's Distress ink, and then this kind of folds out like so. And I just pretty much searched for spellbook pages, so I just printed the ones that I felt were, the ones that I liked the best. And let me see. And all of the pages were shaped by me. I just pretty much took a scissor to them and just kind of edged them up to make them look like they're weathered, and it's a very, very old, spell book that's been kind of passed down from generation to generation to generation. And then I just embellished it with a little cat, a little enamel dot, and then a little eye right in the center, kind of looking at you whichever way you go. And I did a little bit of tracing like on the frog and stuff like that. And I didn't do anything on the back because I figured if you wanted to turn this maybe into like a little journaling book or just maybe add some other things, and you can go ahead and do that maybe with like a white gel pen, or I still have room to keep playing with it or even keep growing it if that's something that I wish to do. And this is the next page. And I just pretty much traced it out. Some of these images, when you print them out in a larger scale, they do kind of pixelate, so I just had to kind of go back in there and kind of just trace it up a little bit. And again, the theme of the book for the most part is all these little googly eyes, so I try to add them in as many places as I could. And this is the next page. And I got some really creepy looking ones. At least I thought they were really, really creepy. The handwriting and everything was just really, really creepy. And whatever it says turns this tree into like this crazy, screaming, one-eyed monster. And then I added a little ghost there, and I added some skeletons. And then this is a smaller one. I try to do one large, one small, one large, one small. And again, I shaped all the papers, even the smaller ones. I did, nick some certain, little areas. And I just added a little foam bat there and a little cat in the bottom. And this is the next one. And I added a little pumpkin, and this little pumpkin has these little arrows that are kind of drawing onto this. So whatever the spell is, whatever this little spell here on the side pretty much gives this pumpkin the ability to do many different things. And that was my thought process behind that. And then here's a little pumpkin witch in the bottom. And again, all edged up and inked up. The pages weren't this color originally. I inked everything up to give them a very vintage, almost burned, like if it was burned and salvaged somehow, some way. And here is one that it says it does amnesia. It creates amnesia. So I added some skulls here. And then it's got some writings here and some notes that the witch took as she modified her spell. And this one I didn't really do much to it because I kind of liked just the way that it looked overall. And this pretty much is a plant-based kind of spell. And it says something about responsibilities. Something about responsibilities. So I'm not sure. I actually didn't even read it. So I'm going to assume that this is more or less like some kind of witch's guide, if you will. A little reminder of how you should handle those kinds of responsibilities. This is a book. This is a cover of a book. And it's the Book of Spells. And I added this in here, you know, inside as opposed to putting it in the front because I didn't want this to be like the focal points of the book itself. But it's called Secret Spells and Potions and just different little, you know, things. And again, I nicked pieces off of that and kind of gave it that distressed look. This one is for palm reading, and I stuck a little eye in the center of that, and it just has pretty much, and again I edged up all the pages, which I thought was really cool. And this one's Life's Potion, and I have ghosts all over the place. And again, all of these pages were all simply found by Googling, you know, spellbook pages, or even going on Pinterest, you'll be able to find a lot of spellbook pages that you can use for your altered spellbook. And then this is the last, the backing of the book. And I just pretty much added a whole bunch of, you know, different stickers on it and eyes and everything just to kind of fit the theme. And I added little hats on the little kitty cats, which those hats are humongous. But today's secret word is ghosts. So make sure that you use the word ghost in your comments down below if you would like to be entered into the giveaways. Like I said, not just for myself, but there are several other people that are in this hop that are going to be doing giveaways. So this will just help us to kind of make sure that you are subscribed and that you've commented properly in all of our videos. So thank you so much for watching. This is the back of my book. And I hope that you have enjoyed watching and hopping along in this spooktacular Halloween hop. Thank you so much, you guys, and have an awesome day. Please find the list of all the ladies involved in the description down below. Just hit the little open tab and they will all pop right up. Have an awesome day. Bye.